My name is Kyle Vasey. I'm currently an NFL draft prospect for the 2019 NFL Draft. I play long snapper. I was a starter for 2 years at Pennsylvania State University. I was on the team for 5 years. And yeah, I'm just taking my shot. I have a bunch of local days coming up, which is where you go to different teams, facilities, work out in front of their coaches, their staffs, their scouts, and basically everybody, and you kind of see where you're at and where they want you at. You get invited to them basically when they see you as a prospect who they could really use and benefit from on their squad. It's really nice to kind of have that opportunity at the multiple teams that I do have them at, most of them in the region, and it's a blessing. I mean, I've really been looking forward to this kind of opportunity ever since I was young, and to have it kind of show up and just be able to do that is great. I'm excited.
But for Vasey, the dream of playing in the NFL didn't always seem as attainable as it does today.
Yeah, I didn't think I was going to play. I didn't even think I was going to start high school football, to be honest with you. I just didn't see the potential in me. I didn't really think that I had that kind of skill and speed that I've seen on guys on TV. I grew up watching, Jadeveon Clowney and all these crazy athletes playing their college football and just really just exceeding everyone's expectations. And then being a high school player myself and not being that big or that strong, I was just kind of like stuck in a leeway where I wasn't sure what I was going to do.
As a freshman in high school, even Vasey's coach doubted his ability to succeed as a football player.
It's like, yeah, like, you're too small. I was 6 foot, 135 at the time. You're too small. You're not very fast. You don't really have that much athleticism to you. Like, the only spot we have open is snapper, and I literally took those words and ran with it and became the starter the following year.
Despite 3 successful years as a high school starter, Vasey had still earned no major scholarship offers and elected to come to Penn State as a walk-on.
The first 3 years when I didn't get on the field, it was tough. I knew that I could compete with the starter. I personally thought at points in time that I was better than the starter. Obviously, my vision might have been skewed just because it was me. But it was frustrating, but it was also a very good learning process. I almost quit freshman year, so that was kind of like a wake-up call. Basically, I went into the weight room to tell my head strength and conditioning coach that I was done, that I just didn't want to play. I wasn't comfortable there. I wasn't doing very well with conditioning. Conditioning really, really gets to you. And I just didn't want to do it. And a teammate came up to me, talked to me. He was like, "Hey, man, just keep going. Like, you never know when we're going to need you." And he didn't even know that I was in that situation. And he really helped me out with that. It was kind of like a reckoning moment, I guess you could say. I just kind of realized, you either got to fully commit or fully get your ass out of it. And I fully committed.
That commitment paid off as Vasey became a 2-year starter for the Nittany Lions and earned himself a scholarship for his final season.
I think as every walk-on thinks about it, their number one thing is they want to be able to call home and tell their family, like, hey, I'm taken care of at this point. So it was always a dream. It wasn't something that I exactly knew was attainable, but it had always been kind of a goal of mine, just that I set apart to try to reach.
But Vasey's ultimate dream is playing in the NFL, something fewer than 2% of all college football players get to do. So when he trains, he holds himself to a high standard.
That's really typical day as me is perfection. If I don't have a perfect day, then the day is not done. So I have to end on a high note regardless of what I'm doing or where I'm at. I will set up a water bottle on top of a post at 15 yards, and if I hit that ball 14 out of 15 times in a row, then I can go inside. If I am out here and I'm snapping at a target or a ball or at a bag, usually a bag, if I miss one throughout the day, I'm not very happy about it. Woo!
Vasey's perfectionist mindset and hours spent honing his craft have NFL teams taking notice.
Hey Kyle, this is Coach Ben Kowika of the Falcons. Hope all's well. Get a chance to give me a ring. I just wanted to visit with you. Just watching your tape and impressive. You did a nice job.
Hey Kyle, this is Brock Olivo, Assistant Special Teams Coach at the Chicago Bears.
Hi, my name is Ashley McClendon. I'm with the Sports Medicine Department with the 49ers.
But even with all the excitement of being so close to reaching his dreams, Vasey knows how to keep himself motivated.
The main motivator would probably be my family and my friends. I just want to show them because they've always believed in me from day one, before the scholarship and everything, so it'd be cool to just kind of prove it for them. I'm just kind of doing what everybody else in my situation is doing right now. I'm just kind of going along the process. Obviously, I'm getting myself a little hyped up and giving myself a little more incentive. I've been looking at new cars online and stuff like that, just kind of like fooling around, looking at houses just in case, you never know what's going to happen. But I've prepared for this for the past 16 years of my life, 17 years of my life. So when it comes down to it, it's a daily thing for me at this point. Hopefully this time next year, I'm driving around in a new Audi, so we'll see how it goes.